Well, good afternoon, North Bay Haven Charter Academy family members, parents, and students. This is Mr. McLaughlin coming to you live from the campus of North Bay Haven. Today's part 2 of our video on drop-off and pickup procedures. My focus today is going to be on using the outside lane and getting back to the elementary. However, I think this video will be useful for you because I'm also going to be talking a little bit about the gym loop again, and both not only elementary but middle school and high school. So today's video is intended for all K-12 people, although I'm only going to drive the outside elementary lane. I will be talking today about, again, drop-off and pickup procedures on this campus. Before I take you on this drive, let me, like I did yesterday, ask all of you, if you get a chance tonight or this weekend, to come drive what I'm about to show you. It will make Monday a lot smoother for you. When you get up here Monday, they're going to have long lines. Traffic will be backed up. It's going to look a little bit different. If you come up here and drive this, what I'm about to do today, I think it'll make Monday go a lot smoother for you. So I encourage you all to do that this weekend, okay? All right, let me flip this around for you. I'm on Mill Bayou, driving down and get ready to get in the turn lane. So yesterday I was on the inside lane. Remember what I said yesterday, that this inside turn lane gets you to the gym loop, does not take you to the elementary loop, okay? So don't get on the inside lane here, turn left and expect to get to the elementary school. We want to get you on the middle lane. Remember, this is a double left turn lane here, okay? We are going to have this chalked. The SRD will be out here directing traffic, but this is a double left turn lane. So when you turn left, you go to the outside. Remember, the person on the inside will be turning to the inside. This is the outside lane with direct path all the way to the elementary school. Now, a reminder also, you can get to the elementary school from 2 ways. You can get there from the service drive. If you're coming down 390 from the east to the west, you can turn in that service drive. I'm going to show you that some other time, but today I'm just talking about the main entrance. As I get up here toward the end of the gym loop here, I want to just stop and talk about a couple things here. This is what I want to make sure we know what's going on. So remember, I said this yesterday, this is the gym parking lot. This is going to be parking, guys, in the morning for all pre-K and K-12 parents. If you plan on walking your kids up to the building to drop them off, this is where you park. This is one of the new things that we're doing this year. Last year, we allowed pre-K to park over in the elementary parking lot. We're not doing that. We're not going to do that this year. This is going to be the only spot we're going to allow parking. This is for pre-K, K through 12 parents. You are allowed to park in this parking lot. Get out, walk over to the front of the elementary building where you can drop your child off and sign them in, and then go ahead and leave. If you park over here, guys, big favor I need from you though, high school students start arriving between 7:15, 7:45. So if you walk your kid up, please make sure you get back in your vehicle, very safely leave, and don't be out hanging out in the parking lot too long, because we do use this parking lot for our high school kids, okay? All right, I'm gonna make a little detour as well to show you one other thing I want to talk about. This is gonna be new this year, and then I'll come right back to this outside loop. Let me jump up here to the gym loop one more time. Show you one thing we're going to allow different this year because of COVID. And just to try to spread things out and keep kids safe. This here, as I mentioned the other day, is the main entrance to the middle school, high school building. What we haven't typically allowed in the past are for people to come through here and go into the side door of K1. We're going to allow that this year. So come Monday morning, I would encourage all K1 parents to drop your students off in the gym loop. It'll keep you out of the elementary loop. It'll make traffic go a lot smoother. You're going to want to be between 7:30, 7:20. Drop off your K1 child. There's going to be an adult standing here. There's going to be teachers back here, and we're going to let the K1 students go in the side door here. This whole wing, guys, if you remember, is K1. Okay? Also, new this year, all K-5 kids are going to be eating breakfast in the main cafeteria. So if your child is eating breakfast, I would drop again all K-5 kids off at the gym loop here, where they're going to walk right down the sidewalk all the way into the cafeteria. Okay? And then when they're done, they'll go back to the elementary building that is there. Remember, New this year, early on, guys, I can't have any parents on campus, so there will be an adult here basically standing and saying no, no parents are allowed past this point here, okay? But again, early on, we're gonna have teachers right here helping all the K1 students, and then if you're having breakfast, you can go all the way back up there, okay? So that's a new feature this year because of COVID, and I think it'll help with traffic flow at the elementary school. So let me head back over to the elementary loop. Sorry for the detour. I wanted to show you that, guys, because as you get back here, it gets a little crowded and we get a little congestion with our traffic. All right, so I'm gonna get back to this elementary loop and go through it twice for you to kind of show you how this is gonna go. So I'm gonna drive this as I'm dropping off one of my K5 students. Now, another question I get all the time is, can I drop off my middle schooler and my high school and my elementary kid back here? The answer is yes. In fact, I would encourage that. In fact, we're also, since parents are not allowed to walk their elementary kid to class this year, we are allowing middle school and high school kids to walk their sibling to class. So feel free to go ahead and do that if you like to, okay? All right, next thing I'd like to do now let me talk about the elementary loop. It gets a little bit tricky here. So let me kind of show you, if you're new, how this looks. Again, now we're going to the elementary loop. All right, so first thing, when I cross over here, this is one direction only. This is not two-way traffic, okay? The parking lot, as you can see here, this is for staff only till 7:30 in the morning. I'll talk about when that opens up for visitors in a minute, but when you get here in the morning, guys, you're not allowed to pull into this parking lot, okay? And this is always locked, so you can't get in here anyways. All right, notice how when I got into the elementary, I switched over to the inside lane. Okay, that is what we ask you guys to do. Get on the inside lane to go drop off your child. I'm gonna be quiet for a minute. I'm gonna drive the inside lane. Guys, you're gonna get people backed up in here, so just kind of wait patiently in line. And again, we're staying on the inside. Do not get to the outside. I'll explain what that's for in a minute. All right, as I near the parking lot here, you are going to have some teachers that are turning in there. Remember, this parking lot here on my left is for teachers only in the morning. Okay, so let me stop here for a second here. We ask you to not block the in and out of the parking lot. This is for staff parking only. Now, once school is in session at 7:30, our guard that's out here in the morning does leave his post or her post, and you're welcome to park in here. So if you have an appointment in the morning, you do need to go in and see people in the front office, you may park in here after 7:30 in the morning until the end of the day. That's fine. But this is not a place to come in here and drop off or anything like that in the morning, okay? So again, don't block that. All right, so again, now we're coming up here again. We're gonna get in the drop-off zone. Let me now stop here and show you another little merger here. Okay, so as you can see here, I'm coming in this way. Off the service drive here, this is another way into our campus. So as you get to this area right here, you're gonna have merging traffic. You're gonna have a line of people coming in here, and you're going to be having a line coming here. Guys, just make sure you take turns, help one another out, and then we'll all get through this, okay? All right, then we just drive up to the curb. This is usually where I'm standing as well every morning till about 7:20, 7:25 before I head to high school. And again, we just ask you guys to pull all the way down, to not block the crosswalks. Have your kids ready to go. You got all that loop to get them ready. We don't want to have you pull over here and, then have them get their planners ready and sign things and get money out of their pocket and eat breakfast and zip up their coat. Guys, that's got to already be ready. Have your kids ready to go so that you can come up here, stop, give them the hug and kiss for the day, say bye guys, get them out, and then you can go, okay? And again, watch very carefully. As I said yesterday, if you need to go by and pass the people that are here. This is not a parking area whatsoever, so do not park there. This is our main crosswalk right here. We will have our SRD here, and she will be crossing people left or going through here, so just be very, very careful. All right, so that's pretty much it. Again, you're going to then go by everybody, and let me show you the one of two different ways you can get out of here. One, you can go right back out to Mill Bayou the way you came in, or two, you can go left, which is the way I'm going to go because it gets a little tricky. All All right, so again, that's the way we came in. You can go right and you can leave that way, but I'm gonna go left. All right, when I go left, if you remember earlier, we had you on the inside. The inside lane is for people waiting to drop off. The outside lane, this is not the Indy 500 Speedway. Okay, although you can pass and go by people, please don't pass and go by people driving more than 5 miles an hour. Okay, we gotta make sure that everybody stays safe. But again, this is a passing lane, so feel free to drive by and go by everybody, okay? Just don't go by everybody and then cut left up here. You're gonna make some people ornery, okay? So don't do that. All right, so I'm just going by if I decided to come out the service drive, which is what I'm gonna do today. All right, so we're gonna go right, and this is out to the service drive. And this is, again, this is the other way actually in campus. This is two-way traffic here. This takes you back out to 390. The only problem is when you get out to 390, as you all know, you only can go to the right or to the west. That's the only way to go. Let me show you another new feature to our school while I'm back here. We have portables out here right now. This is part of our high school, still under construction. This will be where all of our high school kids are taking the outdoor science classes. Our Sea Cadets are out here. Our criminal justice kids are out here all doing field work. At some point, we're going to have a new building out here. So I'm just going to caution you that whenever you come through here in the morning, at the end of the day, or some point through the day, just be very, very cautious, guys. Drive slow. Watch for students. You can see we got a crosswalk here where the kids will cross. Just be careful, okay? All right, we're almost done with our journey. And again, as you can see here, there's only one way out, guys. You can't cut through the parking lot. That gate's always up. And the only way out of here is back out to 390. I get up here to 390, I will end our journey. As I'm waiting to get there, guys, I hope this was helpful. It might make more sense if you go back and watch yesterday's video on using that inside lane and the gym loop, but hopefully with yesterday's video and this day and today's video, it's very helpful. Again, as you can see here, I only can go to the right on 390. Don't be one of those parents that jump the curb and take out a pole and go to the left. Yeah, we don't want that to be you, okay? All right, guys, again, I hope that was helpful. As always, email me if there's something that I missed and you have more questions, okay? You guys have a great weekend. I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody here on Monday. And again, I encourage you all, get up here and drive this weekend so you know what this is all about when there's nobody here, okay? All right, guys, have a great weekend and go Bucks.